What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Fort Misery Gaming to bring you another video today on Danmachi Memoria Freese. And it's update time, guys. So we have part 2 of our summer event is finally here. So let's hop into and see everything that the event has to offer. I'm really gonna try to go through all these units as fast as I can when we get to that part. But there's a lot of information to go through, so I want to try to keep the video under 15 minutes as we can. So let's hop in now. So first of all, we have our tail gacha, which is gonna be pretty much the same thing. It goes like to 36 or 40 silver stages. Actually, whoops. All right, we have our tail, but right here is the gacha stuff. So I guess we'll go into the units first. So right now we only have a paid gacha for the Lafia and the mid banner, I believe. So we should get the other banners. So yeah, it looks like the eyes in the Lily Pig Gacha will be here on 8-7. And then 8-14 is going to be the assist ones, which is going to be Misha and Hestia. So just like Grand Day Eve, where we got one per week, that's where it's going to happen here. So if you guys have that paid iris stocked up, you're going to have to hold on to it for about 2 weeks if you want to use on all 3 banners. And then we have the 1, 4, 7, and 10 draw on each banner, where we have a mid, Lafia, Hestia on one banner, and then we have Eyes, Lily, and Misha on one banner. So let's see if we can actually go into the units. And actually, we cannot pull the units from here. So this only tells you about the banner. So we will go into the album to see more details on this. So we'll come back to that momentarily, guys. We have the gacha for Onsen Shigusa. This is not the Shigusa that we all, know as one of the top tier units from the Sprouting Devotion event. So keep in mind, guys, this is the first ever 4-star Shigusa. So my opinion on that banner, just flat skip it. Really just skip that banner. Do not pay 2,000 iris to just get that as your only guaranteed unit. And then let's go into the Walks on a Beach campaign, which is going to have it just has pretty much a summary, and I believe this info actually dropped this morning, but it shows the login bonus. We're going to get 100 iris, 400,000 ballast, 1 3-star ticket, and then 3 hero fauna throughout 2 weeks. So that's all that is for that. The other login bonus is only if you guys haven't logged in, I believe for 2 weeks or something like that, which totally isn't worth the amount of time you're missing from the game, so I wouldn't worry about that. Then we got the wallpaper, the EX quest, all this other stuff which we really have, have covered already, so we won't really go too much into that. Draw in. Oh, okay, yeah. So then this is the Midsummer Memory Box. So what this is going to be the gacha system that we have for the tail event. I know the last tail event we only had the exchange. We did have a gacha. So basically, you're going to be able to get CP items, fauna, books, and then you're going to be able to get a 3-star ticket. And when you get the 3-star ticket, just like before, you can reset the box again. And I would assume it'll go up to 15 rounds. That's what they have done in the past. So we'll have to see on that though, for sure. And then here's the tail. Alright, so here we go. So this is the tail. And then pretty much, so I'm actually going to claim in this update video, I actually cleared enough through normal, hard, and very hard to be able to get. And you do have a lock, so when you get to a certain point in the tail on normal, you have to collect a certain amount of flowers or these swim items in order to get to the next story. So you do kind of have to bounce back and forth between normal, hard, and very hard. And basically, you are going to get this 4-star Ina eventually once you get to a certain level in the tail. And then you can power up with level girl power by clearing quests of the event with Ina in your party. By leveling up girl power, you can earn luxurious items such as the bonds, gnome tickets, and an outfit for the 4-star Ina. So it's pretty self-explanatory. You're basically going to get all these bonds and everything for playing the event, just like we would in exchange shop. There is no exchange shop for this tail, so there's no tickets, unfortunately. So the only tickets we can get from this are in the gacha itself, from the event gacha, which should be about 15 3-star tickets. So a little unfortunate we can't use those extra materials for fauna, but we do have the gacha to get us, fauna and resources and stuff like that. So there is that. And then just like normal, on the very last stage, you have a chance to earn Hero Fauna. So I don't think it's going to be too much confusion exactly how this works. It's the first time they've done this kind of thing, where they're basically giving you the bonds for free without having to spend the currency, but they took away the exchange at the same time. So I guess to me, it's a little worse, because like, if you guys go to like here, like for instance, I'll go to the event that we just had in the shop. So if we go to this tail, you see all this materials I still have left over, and this is with me like throughout the weeks or throughout the last couple of days of like getting extra large fauna and books and things like that. That's why like my small ones are so low in comparison. I had like 4,000 earlier today, and I was just like, let's just buy a ton of books, because that's what I'm gonna do. Is basically get the small books with that. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on it. Is I still would prefer the old way personally, but at any rate, we can't complain. It's a new 4-star farmable unit. She's not the greatest, obviously, because she's not a summonable unit, but in all honesty, I'm not really super impressed with any of these units, to be honest. I know that's in the gnome ticket exchange. Here you go. So we already get gnome tickets as you level up Ina, and then you guys see here that there's 200 for an 11 draw ticket, 500 for a 4-star ticket, and then 1,000 for an adventurer start on, and then 1,500 for an adventurer start on. So you do need to get a total of 2,200 gnome tickets to buy out the shop. So I can't remember if it was in the news or if there was another part of the event where it actually told you about the rental system. That just shows the tail, right? Yeah. I want to say it's in the actual event itself. If we go here we go, rewards. So here you go. So you can actually see what your GP level is as you progress. So it looks like every level you get like 20 tickets or close to it, and then I guess a couple. Oh, okay, so you actually only get up to level 8, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 140. So you get 140 tickets from that, but oh, I guess that's it. Oh no, that wasn't it. All right, and then actually, if you go to our mission class here, guys, earn 5,000 medals and you get 20 tickets. So I don't know how often you can do this, but there's only 140 in the shop. So as of right now, I can only get like up to like, I only have like 420 or something like that. So I can only get up to like maybe like 600 right now. So I don't know if it's even possible to get 1,500 gnome tickets, because it depends on how many of these we get in the mission rewards. Now, obviously, if it's like some of the other events, like with the potatoes and the 2-star and 3-star tickets, sometimes you can they go continuously, just reset. So I guess if you farm like a madman, maybe you can clean out the shop in this event. But I don't know if the gnome ticket event exchange is meant to be like there for a long time, and it's just something that you'll build to every event. We'll have to see. So these are all the mission rewards that we can get, guys. Also, we do have record busters up. So this is going to be Riviera. Let's actually go back to the news real quick for that, and we'll pull it up real fast before we hang out. I always forget because we got to go all the way down here. So here we go. So Riviera is going to be here, and she is going to be doing sleep and step and slow. So you guys, I wouldn't worry about slow too much. So just worry about sleep, because that actually will really screw you up in your run if you guys do get put to sleep. So if you guys have that MLB Freya from the Spring Devotion event, she is a auto include for sure, lowering endurance by 8% and 100% sleep resist, and then you can use your glorious anklets on your other 2 units. So that's really good. And actually, to note here, guys, we actually now go all the way up to 10 million points for mission rewards, where you get a hero fauna, and then you also are going to get, it looks like, up to, where is it? It's going to be 400, 600, 700,000 dollars. So that's pretty cool. We can't, I'm always going to be down for more money. Always down for more money. So that's cool. And then the other thing we have also is going to be our Rampages here. So obviously all the new Rampage stuff is going on. And then if we go to our shop, our blacksmith shop, we can see what the new weapons are going to be. So Little Fang, Material Pick, and Little Bastilia Robin. So let's go and go into, I believe the Little Bastilia Robin is the exclusive item. Yep. And that is going to be for Lily Ruka, guys. So you guys got to get 2 of her bowstrings of each to craft that. And then obviously anything that's new, you guys always want to craft at least once because you get rewards, whether it's Hero Fauna or Iris. So there's a Little Fang there too. So definitely craft all the new items, guys. And they will be in your mission tab, obviously. And then our new armor is Paladin Armor and Resistance Vest. So let's check those out real fast. Paladin Armor. Alright. So it goes from 750 durability to 850. 81 to 111 defense, endurance of 20, 10, AGL of 30, dexterity of 30, and magic resist. Okay, so this is pretty cool. So that actually can be pretty clutch for this Record Buster. So pretty cool they included that in this month's Record Buster. I actually like that quite a lot. And then we have a resistance vest, which is going to give all magic resist 6%. I believe this was 8, right? Yeah. So Paladin Armor is still better, for sure. Hence, that's why it's a 4-star equipment. So if you guys are sitting on lots of money and materials, definitely this is going to be the way to go. You guys can see how it crap ton of material, so I'm not really worried about that. So that's awesome. So I think that's, so outside of the characters, that's pretty much everything. We have Rampage and the Tail are the big main things, and Record Buster. We did not get the Hero Trial yet, so I would assume that's either going to be next week or the week after, where we're going to be able to get a free adventure start on. That was in the news, so that is going to come eventually. The gnome tickets, we kind of touched on that, and I'm going to talk in the news just to make sure I didn't miss anything crazy here, but I believe that's it. We went over the gacha, what's in the gacha. I guess I'll go back to the gacha real fast because I think I went through it pretty fast, so maybe you guys didn't really gather what's there. But there's the 3-star ticket. There is the CP items, which is awesome that they're bringing that back. I'm totally for that. And then it's all the regular stuff, the large materials, the medium materials, and the small materials. So that's everything there. So that's pretty cool. We can farm that. And then finally, let's go into the characters real fast. So we're at about 13 minutes. So I'm going to go through these super fast. And then another video, I will break down kind of like, should you summon, who's the best overall unit in my opinion type deal. So, but like I said, I'm not super impressed with any of these. So we'll start off with Eyes. So she has S. Oh yeah, we're not going to go over it. We're not going to go stat breakdown, something like that. So let's just go over her main abilities, what she does. So she's a physical attacker. If you guys can see here, I think she'll all the way back. That's annoying. Physical attacker. So very similar to Sparkle Princess in that aspect, but she does physical, mid-water physical attacks. So that's kind of cool. Now we have water, an element that can be attached to physical damage. So this is pretty cool because it removes all strength buffs. So she's like a better version probably of Shizuriko, I would say, because she does it on all enemies. So that's really cool. And then we have a high physical water attack with temporary strength boost and foe status buff -1 turn. So there's a lot of speculation. She could be a trump card in War Game, because the meta in War Game is very heavy on Shaki and of course Asfi, a battle fighter. So the fact that she can reduce that buff by 1 turn, meaning that Asfi's buff basically is only going to last for 1 turn, could be absolutely huge. And the fact it's a high physical AoE is pretty crazy, actually. So just because of Cobalt Edge, that you may want to summon on her banner, to be honest. You may want to maximum break her. And then we have a mid-water physical attack, temporary strength boost, and foes physical resistance minus 15% for 3 turns. So she seems actually really, really good. Eyes actually does seem pretty darn good. And then she's got, we're not going to really go over too much of these abilities, and we'll go through that in a different video, but she actually seems pretty good. Now Lafia, honestly, I would say Lafia is probably one of the worst ones. She's just very generic. So she's got an ultra magic penetration with a magic boost, and then she's got a high magic attack with temporary magic boost. Mid water physical attack, that's it. That's like what Finn was. And then low water magic attack with 75% boost. So definitely Honor Lafia is just better in every way because she has a physical, she does the same thing basically, but she has that damage reduction for magic, or that magic resistance reduction for magic rather. So she's just way better overall. So I would say definitely she's probably one of the more worse off units because I have kind of glanced over these. So definitely don't be going for her. And then we got Lily Ruka. So she's going to be another magic unit, I believe, right? Yeah, magic type unit. So she's got a mid-water magic attack and removes all magic buffs, excluding assist skills. So she's basically another kind of version of Eyes, but she does it for magic. And then high water magic physical attack, or high water magic attack with temporary magic boost in foes status diva +1. So she's like the exact opposite of Eyes, where she removes magic buffs and then she extends the debuff you apply to your opponents. So that's pretty cool. So she extends that. So you can kind of like, once you apply a buff, you could just keep going back to that ability and then just keep doing that over and over again. So like, I don't know if that's really useful because like something like let's take like Eyes Honor, like you're just gonna keep rotating her 3 abilities. So I never really had a problem with keeping like the strength debuff and then the physical resistance debuff active at all times. So I don't know if that's really gonna be insanely useful, but it is kind of cool because it is AoE actually. So that is pretty cool actually because it is AoE. So that could matter in like, more of the mission content part of the game and outside of Record Buster, obviously. And then we got mid-water magic attack with temporary magic boost and foes magic resistance minus 15% for 3 turns. So that's just really just a better version of Honor Lafia. I feel she kind of is. She does a lot of things that Honor Lafia would have to do. So with her and Honor Lafia, you could basically lower the resistance, because I want to say Lafia is all magic resistance. Because I want to say she is. So, and regardless, this Lily is all magic resistance. So doesn't matter that Honor Lafia is fire and then she's water because you're doing all of magic resistance, so not just of one element. So you can keep like Honor Lafia on her pump and then her high attack, rather than having to use immolation, or however you pronounce it. So that's pretty cool, because Lily does not have a buff, so you could rotate hers between, removing debuffs and then extending debuffs, and things like that. So that's pretty cool. So she's a neat unit. I wouldn't say she's one you need to go for particularly, but if you are summoning on her banner, because I believe she's on Eyes banner, so if like you're going for Eyes and you come into a couple copies of her, pretty cool. So now let's go into, I believe, a mid. Yeah, let's go to a mid. So low key, I actually like a mid's artwork the best. I never thought she was like super attractive, but I actually think this outfit looks bomb on her. So I'm really, really happy with the pose and everything they did with her. So she has a high element cure for high element and heal for her ultimate. She has a mid-water magic attack with water magic resistance and agility minus 30% for 3 turns. So that's pretty cool. So she definitely would want to be on a team with all water magic attackers because That's a 30% resistance down. That's pretty significant. I don't think anyone has that high. So that's pretty insane, actually. And lowers the agility, so that's really cool. And then she has a 50% HP regen for 3 turns and water attack plus 35%. And that is for all allies in water attack. So that means you can use physical units and magic units. So that's actually really cool. She's definitely the water support unit. And then she has a mid heal that removes curse. So that's actually really awesome. And I'm pretty sure all of the units have similar abilities, whether if it's a magic unit, it's plus 15% to the magic, and then strength plus 15%, and then they all have a plus 10 crit, which is pretty cool, and they all have an element resist as well of 15%. And I believe, yeah, that was the 4 adventurers. So let's go to the assists, and these guys won't take very long. So we're almost done with the video, guys. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me. And my girl Hestia, I really wish you would have been better, but hey, she's got an SS in agility. So stat-wise, I actually really like how they did her stats. SS in agility, and then A's and everything else, which is nice. So she has foes 90% slow, and then allies crit plus 10%. So low-key, if like you really want to rock that hybrid team, and you really want to have a lot of magic attackers in Wargame on the front row, then Hestia might be a better option than T, because not only are you still going to get that crit for your hybrid team of getting physical attackers and magic attackers, but you're also going to slow by 90%, which will be crazy, because then with that additive agility, whoever Hestia is on should like always attack first on your opponents. And if it doesn't, and unless your opponent is playing like the same team arrangement as you, then we can officially call that attacking first in order of attacks is completely RNG, and it has nothing to do with the agility stat. But at any rate, it's really cool. I think she's cool. I think she's an awesome unit. But the slow rate alone should make it so you attack first. So regardless, one of those factors should come into play for you there. Oh, that's right. We gotta do the Ina too. So what was the other assist? I'm like drawing a blank right now. That's the Ina. So this is a free-to-play Ina, so let's go through her real fast. Alright. So she has kind of, pretty much the same kind of stats as we would typically see kind of on a not a high tier 4-star assist, but an average one. But the problem with her is max level broken, she still only brings water resistance down by 15%. I don't know why it's not 20%, considering also this is like, she's only going to be run in this specific summer team. It's not like she's a swimsuit Hestia where she lowers all attack by 15% and 20% MLB. I really feel like she got shafted. I really feel like this unit just got completely shafted from between her stat line, and then also the fact that she just doesn't have that much of a decrease. I'm just not happy with that free-to-play unit, but it is what it is. It's a free-to-play unit, so let's go into Nisha and wrap up the video today. So she has the same exact stat line as Hestia, so SS agility, and then ally slow resist 100%, and then agility plus 10%. So she's like the opposite of Hestia, pretty much, where she gives your guys immunity to Hestia's slow ability, and then she gives an overall agility of 10% across the board. I still would way more prefer the critical, so I still say Hestia overall is better than this, and obviously Nisha is a lot worse if you're not running into a lot of Hestias in Wargame. So, but anyway, guys, that is going to be the video. Sorry I ran over by about like 5 or 6 minutes. I wanted to keep it under 20-15 minutes, but just wanted to break down the units real fast. I mean, I will do kind of a top ranking where I place each of these units in the new banner. So hope you guys all enjoy the video. Hope you guys enjoy the update. Have fun farming, have fun wargaming, finishing up tonight, and have fun Record Buster. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Let me know what you guys think of the banner. Are you guys going to summon the banner? Are you going to hold your Iris? And if so, which banner are you guys going to go for? Thank you guys so much for the support as always. This is Fort Misery Gaming, and we'll see you guys in the next Danmachi Memoria Freese video. Later.